I told you the way they played the first minute, they did not go in a hotel or get out of town. They stayed at home, and they're dopey. The wife's after them, take the kids here, never got their nap right. They're playing dopey. Boston got on the road. We got on the road. We bonded. We're in the bus. We're in the airports. We were humiliated before, people walking out, and they're charged right now. And I said to you, Boston's got to get that first draw on the opening. And watch this. They did. And they went from there, get it up, and get it in. And that's what you get. And we got them on the run now for a little while anyhow.
And you also said they won the draws on the penalty kill before they scored the first goal, and that was the key.
That's the thing, and they look dopey, Montreal. Even Price looks a little dopey right now. You should get them out of town, and they keep bonding together. You get home, and the kids go, you know, and all that stuff. Okay, let's go.
So you're not too happy with the Pouliot penalty with the team down 2-0, and conversely?
All right. Why would a guy run at a guy like this and you're down 2-0? Take a look at it. What does it do?
We didn't ask for that.
Well, yeah, it is.
Pouliot.
No, here's Kunitz. All right, here it is. Now, why you're down? Why run at a guy like that?
Because it's now illegal.
Yeah, stop that. Anyhow, what I'm saying is, you're down 2-0. They pop one in. Dumb. We got one even dumber. Kunitz, watch this in Tampa. They're up 2-0. And then look at this vicious. Watch. Look. He aims at the head. Watch, he aims at the head. What is going on? Have the guy's gone insane or what? Absolutely ridiculous. I don't know.
It is a gong show. And Don, everybody wants to hear what you think. I know you don't have an axe to grind with Rafi Torres, so you don't really want to get into it.
Well, I knew the kid, and when he played in Brampton, I coached against him. He never ran around like that. But he said, I remember after he hit the one guy, he says, I got to play like that, but don't get me. I don't want to get very...
League's rationale is they want those north-south collisions behind the goal. Like, can we just show the two? First, Chris Neal. This is the one that the NHL sent out to the players and said, this is okay. Defenseman, well, I kind of agree with the NHL thinking that the defenseman has some onus, the hitee has to take some responsibility. So that's the one they said is okay. But... honestly, the difference is, and Bell, let's show Bruce Bell, Wendell Clark, just because that's, in ancient memory, it's one of the great hits of all time, and we all know what happened. The goalie said, coast is clear, and Bell got rocked by Wendell.
He was never the same after that, eh?
Bell, no.
He was never the same.
Well, Wendell's life was tough, too, because Wendell admitted, I'm going to run around like this, I got to fight, and Wendell's not a big guy.
I mean, that was... But
at least he had the puck.
Lights out.
In the Seabrook hit, can I just show it, and then we'll
go ahead.
Over with it?
Go ahead. Bury us in Vancouver, but go ahead.
It's a Vancouver guy throwing it around, not a pass by a black.
And he doesn't touch it.
He doesn't touch it.
And he comes from the side, and he hits Seabrook. And the one big reason, if he had laid there, Seabrook had laid there like a twit and been carried off in the stretcher, I guarantee...
Savard didn't get up and nothing.
Wait a minute.
Booth didn't get up and nothing. I can give you a million examples.
Well, that was before.
Yeah.
Savard was before. This is now. If he had laid there like a twit, but in Seabrook, he'd get up. He was okay. And I don't want to get into it anymore. I still say it was kind of blindsided. He didn't get it, so let's leave it like that and have one city we can go into, okay?
Last word on that, if I may, is that tomorrow night could be tough. If Chicago in front of their own fans down 3-0 a series, as management goes, you put yourself in a real pickle. If they happen to get down in this game 4, that's a tough one to not have given us a spot.
Well, it'd have to be a blowout. It'd have to be about 6-1 or 4-1 or 5-1 like that. All right, leave it alone.
You got it, over.
Now, I'm going to show you the difference of Kessler. And now watch. First of all, we show Hossa. I think Vancouver wants it a little more. Watch Hossa kind of get out of the way. And that's a big goal right there. Now watch Kessler. Well, watch. Boom. He stayed in the way. This is the difference right now. They look more hungry, and they just look more hungry. They sacrifices them a little more. Kessler's the best guy on either type right now. And in New York, one of my favorites from Welland, Ontario, Dan Girardi. Watch him block shots. I tell you, boy, he is a beauty. This is how they won the other night. Look at this. I mean, he's on the bench. He had, look at this. This is unbelievable. 5 hits and 5 block shots. That's what you call a defenseman, and I love the guy, I'll tell you right now, and he's a plus player. But the Washington game, can I just comment on the Washington-New York game? I'm not getting on the referees again, but that was absolutely ridiculous. 7 power plays in a row Washington had. 2 short, they were down twice to 2 men. You can't have that. Somebody should tell those referees, this is playoffs, and that's what he said in the interview you had. Anyhow, with them, it's ridiculous. Now, I have a little thing, and Bruce, if you're watching, you cannot have everybody around the net in a blanket. Now watch this. This is the one that's called back. Count all the Washington guys. He's ridiculous. I don't know how they're not stomping one another to death. Now watch the winner. Watch the winner. Look, watch. It goes off Ovechkin. What is he doing in front of the net?
Collapsing.
Collapsing, yeah. Come on.
Well, they have been good. You got to admit defensively, but didn't work out there.
Dumb like that. Anyhow, we got one now. And, you know, out west, I couldn't believe nobody really made a fuss of Drew Doughty in the 4-0. Watch this here. This guy is unbelievable. I watched him play junior. I had him coached him in the prospect game. I'll tell you one thing. 4-0 win. He got 2 goals and 2 assists. He was +2. He blocked 4 shots. And I'd like to get in, and I know we have Kyle Clifford. I'd like to get him in. I've always I know you make fun of me when I say that.
No,
he was honorable mention anyhow. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to say we have, in the United States, we have Mike Milbury down there, and he was on with his... And he's here tonight, probably watching right now. And he was on with his friend, and we want to hold it. We want to show you the difference between a Canadian showing octopus or octopi or whatever, and I want you to notice the gloves and the difference. Go ahead, just see it. You'll see.
This is the slimy one, but if you boil it properly, you come up with this. Look how much neater and cleaner it is.
Here we go! Here we go! The octopus is back again! It's back again!
But if you boil it properly,
Sudden death for the Stanley Cup. Game 7 for all the marbles. 9 months of war for 1 game. And that's the difference, but I like that. If you boil it properly, I like that.
Mike,
yes.
I do have to admit, you have small tentacles. Don Cherry, a leg up on the slimy ones on the Coach's Corner on Hockey Night in Canada on CBC.
Coach's Corner on CBC. Brought to you by Cheetah Power Surge. No caffeine crash, and that's no bull.